Now, it's time to say no to fascism. Thousands of people are on the streets of Athens tonight, protesting against the rise of the neo-Nazis, just over a week after the anti-racist rapper KillahP was stabbed to death. But there are signs the Greek government has begun an attempt to clean up its police force after some officers were accused of colluding with the far-right Golden Dawn. Paul Mason is live in Athens. Paul, what's the latest on this?
Well, Kathy, in the last hour, there's been a bit of a pitched battle in Athens between anti-fascist protesters trying to break through to the Golden Dawn HQ. They've been dispersed. But the bigger news is, I think, this beginnings of a judicial crackdown, both on the party itself and those police officers accused of soft peddling on it. Two senior police officers resigned, no reasons given. 8 critical commanders reassigned, and all banks now ordered to investigate the party's finances. This is a big change in policy, and it seems like the Greek political class has summoned up some willpower towards Golden Dawn, but it did take one man's death. It's a crime scene that still has the power to shock. The man killed here was not the first person to die at the hands of neo-Nazis, but he was the first Greek, and those with long memories know where this can lead.
He was kind to everybody. I hope he's had a good journey to the other side. I'm a grandmother, 76 years old, and I won't forget him. They cut this boy's dream short.
It's a week since the murder of the anti-fascist rapper KillahP, and now it looks like the Greek state is finally getting to grips with the deeper problem: fascist infiltration of the police. There's been rage ever since the murder. Today, this student protest, called over education cuts, was dominated by calls to crack down on the far right. But now, footage has emerged that seems to show what many Greeks have feared. Here, the riot police are confronting anti-fascist protesters, and here, some men in plain clothes also confronting the anti-fascist protesters. The man in red is their leader, and the police seem to ignore them, even as they break the law. Now, the man in red has been identified as a member of Golden Dawn. And today, this photo has emerged. The man circled has confessed to the murder of KillahP, and here, right next to him, is the man in red, now in the party's regulation black. Veterans of the anti-fascist movement don't trust the government to police Golden Dawn effectively.
A killing has happened, very obviously, by a member of the Golden Dawn. They have to do something. But they're not going beyond this kind of like surface level, because simply a big part of the government apparatus is actually in agreement with the spirit of what the Golden Dawn is doing, even if it's implementing it in different ways.
There have been 2 resignations at senior level in the police, no reasons given. The trade union for rank and file police say they're appalled.
Every Greek policeman is ashamed of these images. We expected the Minister of Public Order to be ashamed too. They should have stopped this by changing the operational rules on protests and the training.
But the problems run deeper than any training course can solve. These protesters, tooled up as always, want Golden Dawn banned. And we're heading tonight to try and shut down its HQ. The part of a generation that's grown desperate amid the economic gloom, sick of mainstream politics, polarised and very angry.
Well, Paul, there's no doubt about the anger, but where does it all go?
Well, as much as there is anger there among the left-wing protesters, we have to remember that it is anger that has fueled Golden Dawn. It was riding high on 12 points in the polls. This actually has cut it in one poll to 6% now in the aftermath of the murder. But when I spoke to the leader of Golden Dawn last year, they're lying low at the moment. Last time I spoke to him, he said, look, we exist to channel that anger. The anger would be much more chaotic and more violent if Golden Dawn did not exist. If, as it looks like, there is a judicial crackdown that could end the party's or virtual immunity from prosecution for violence, then we have to worry about what its grassroots supporters, who number tens of thousands, will do next.
Paul in Athens, thank you very much.